take a moment for yourself. A real moment. One of those rare moments when, for a little while, everything else can simply wait. Make yourself comfortable, and when you're ready, just allow your eyes to close. There's nothing you need to achieve here, nothing you need to make happen. You can simply listen to my voice and allow this experience to unfold in its own way, at its own pace. Take a slightly deeper breath now, and slowly breathe out. And again, breathe in. And as you exhale, allow your body to release anything it doesn't need to hold on to right now. Perhaps your shoulders can soften a little. The muscles around your eyes can relax. Your jaw can loosen. And already, you may begin to notice something very simple. For these next few minutes, you don't need to think about what comes next. Just this moment, this breath, this feeling of being here. Notice the places where your body is supported, the weight of your body resting beneath you, the temperature of the air against your skin, the sounds around you, some close, others further away. There's no need to block any of them out. They can simply become part of this moment. And as your attention begins to turn gently inward, you may become more aware of your breathing without trying to change it, simply noticing the air coming in and flowing back out. And perhaps you can notice that very particular moment between one breath and the next, that small space where, just for an instant, there is nothing you need to do, nothing to hold on to, nothing to anticipate, just being here. And perhaps it has been a while since you gave yourself a moment this simple, a moment that asks nothing of you. No one needs anything from you here. There is no role you need to play, no impression you need to make, no result you need to achieve, and you can allow this thought to settle gently within you. For these few minutes, you can simply be yourself. Without needing to define what that means. Your breathing continues. Your body already knows exactly how to breathe. And somewhere within you, something may already be beginning to slow down. Not dramatically, not all at once, just enough. Now imagine, just for a moment, all the things that were occupying your mind before you began, things you need to do, conversations, decisions, small concerns, unfinished thoughts, and even those thoughts that seem to appear without ever being invited. You don't have to make them disappear. You don't have to solve any of them. For now, they can simply wait. As though you were setting down something you've been carrying for longer than you realized, and only when you put it down. Do you begin to notice how much effort it took to hold? You don't even need to know exactly what you're setting down. Your mind can do this in its own way. One thought at a time, one tension at a time, a little of the pressure, a little of the noise, and beneath all of that, there is space. Perhaps only a little at first, but space that was already there, beneath the thoughts, beneath the responsibilities, beneath everything you do each day, a place where you don't need to defend anything, prove anything, or become anything. And the less you try to find that space, the easier it may become simply to notice that it is already there, coming back to yourself. And in that space, I'd like to invite you to consider something very simple. There's no need to picture anything, no particular feeling you need to create. Just quietly ask yourself, what does it feel like when I have nothing to prove? And allow a few moments of silence to answer in whatever way feels natural. Perhaps no answer comes in words. That's perfectly fine. Maybe it's simply a different breath, a little more space, a softening somewhere in your body, or something much more subtle. Because somewhere within you, there is a part that doesn't need to rush. A part of you that isn't defined by your worries, or your achievements, or the difficult moments you've experienced. A part of you that was there before today began, and will still be there tomorrow. Quiet, perhaps, steady, present. And for a few moments, you can simply allow that part of you a little more room. And now, only if your imagination wants to, allow a place to begin to appear. It may be somewhere real, somewhere imagined, somewhere familiar, or somewhere you've never seen before. You don't have to create it, just let it come. Perhaps it's an open landscape, somewhere filled with soft light, a quiet place in nature, or simply a space that doesn't need a name. Notice what draws your attention first. A color, the quality of the light, a sense of distance, a movement, perhaps the sky, perhaps the horizon, or perhaps something much closer. Take a little time to discover this place. There's no need to understand why this particular place appeared. Sometimes imagination knows what feels right before the thinking mind knows why. And here, nothing is rushing you. You can move if you want to. You can stay exactly where you are. There is no right way to experience this moment. And as you spend a little time here, something may begin to feel clearer. Not an answer, not some sudden revelation, just the simple realization that when the noise becomes quieter, You can hear yourself again. What was already within you, and perhaps now you can remember something that is easy to forget in the pace of everyday life. You have already made your way through so much. Some things were easy, others were not. There have probably been moments when you didn't know exactly what to do next, and yet you found a way forward. That doesn't mean everything was always easy. It simply means there are resources within you that you don't always have to search for. Sometimes they appear as courage, sometimes as patience, sometimes as clarity, and sometimes simply as that remarkable ability to begin again. Perhaps you don't need to add anything to yourself today. Perhaps for now, you can simply recognize what was already there. Your ability to slow down, your ability to feel, your ability to find a little space, even when life has felt too full. And for a few moments, allow that awareness to have all the space it needs. And now, without trying to hold on to this feeling, simply notice how you feel, not how you think you should feel, how you actually feel. Perhaps calmer, perhaps lighter, perhaps simply different. And if very little seems to have changed, that's completely fine too. Because sometimes a few quiet minutes don't change the day itself. They simply change the way you return to it. And sometimes that is enough to make a difference. Take another deep, comfortable breath and slowly let it go. Begin to notice your body again, the places where it is supported, the sounds around you, the room you're in. You might gently move your fingers, your hands, perhaps roll your shoulders a little. Take all the time you need, and when it feels right, allow your eyes to open. Give yourself just a few seconds before moving on with your day. Thank you for sharing this moment with Hypnaea, and most of all, thank you for your trust. The calm you may have found here, the space, the ability to come back to yourself. I didn't give those things to you. They were already yours. Sometimes, all we need is a few quiet minutes to find our way back to what has always been within us. Take good care of yourself and of all those strengths that are already yours.